Hi, it's Paul Morris. Thanks for spending the time to review my response to this question. People with high IQs are good language learners. Well, I think the immediate instinctive reaction would be, well, maybe, maybe not. But before we get down to thinking about language, we need to think about what intelligence is, or what we mean by intelligence in this context. I would tend to think of intelligence as reflecting the so-called G factor, as described in psychology, which defines intelligence as being a common cognitive ability, shall we say. This is fairly well correlated with the results of IQ tests. Now, this G factor has found to correlate to all fields of learning to some extent. And some research showed that there was a good correlation in some aspects of language learning as well. In particular, a fairly recent study showed a very good correlation between IQ and performance in reading and language usage tests, but found absolutely no correlation at all on tests of comprehension and interpersonal communication, probably the skills which we most value. Now, looking back to when we spoke about language learning as opposed to language acquisition, it seems to me that what we're saying in that study is that IQ correlates well with language learning, but not with language acquisition. This probably reflects our instinctive feeling as well. After all, virtually all children manage to learn to speak without any particular difficulty. I think it also connects with our common feeling that intelligence isn't really a uniform factor. Although Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences would fit nicely into this picture, unfortunately that's almost universally rejected by psychologists, even though it's still quite popular in educational circles. So we're left with the fact that intelligence does have a correlation with learning language, but not necessarily with acquiring it. A potential confounding factor is that students with higher intelligence may well have developed better study habits over the years, maybe more confident in their ability to learn, but this may then be offset against their propensity to avoid looking foolish. So, at the end of the day, is there a definite answer? Well, IQ probably has a role in second language learning, but it's not a definitive role.